Why not you? I mean, it's an interesting question. Every time we let fear and judgment and shame and how people view us, their perception of us, stop us from doing what we really want to do, there is something at play. And the more I have tried to understand my own behavior patterns, I've realized is this is a very important question to ask yourself. Why not you? And I had seen this in an old Jim Rohn video, I think, if I'm not forgetting. And I didn't really register it that properly, because sometimes you're just scrolling and you really don't register it. But then lately, when I have started unraveling a lot of behavior, the more self-aware you become, the more you try to pause before you say or do or not do certain things. I've realized that this is a very strange and very important question to ask. Why not me? So let us say you're trying to lose weight, you've struggled, you failed a lot of times, and that weight of it, I think it's very difficult to carry. Trust me, I understand that it can be very difficult to carry. But you're trying to lose weight and we end up doing self-sabotage. We know we're not supposed to eat and yet we go and eat, and it's like there's something or the other. So instead of going and running on diets and doing this and doing that, the good question to ask is, why not you? Why don't you deserve to lose weight and look great and feel good about yourself? And I'm not saying society's perception or what other people are saying. If you feel you need to be a certain way to feel healthy, to feel good, then why not you? Let's talk about relationships. Let's say you are not currently in a relationship. You're looking to settle down or to find a partner, or perhaps you want to get your relationship that you have or your marriage to a better place. The question is, often we don't even think about it. We don't take that extra step. We don't take any step, rather. It's so important to ask this question, why not me? Why I don't deserve this? I want a better life for myself. I want to make more money. I want to have better relationships with my family members or my colleagues or XYZ. I want to find a great partner. I want to build a great business. I want to get fitter. Why not me? Because the moment you ask this question, there'll be a huge list of reasons that is going to crop up. And that is when you'll realize how we ourselves stop us from getting ahead in life. There we ourselves give reasons. We become our own bullies, we become our own tormentors and tell ourselves, why you don't deserve this? This, because this is why you failed and you'll always stay here. And this is why you're not worthy. And this is why you don't deserve this. And this is why you are never going to make it. So each time, and the antidote to that is, the solution to that is not to force yourself to do things or to just kind of have that caveman approach where you just break through barriers and do exactly the opposite, because generally that can be a temporary solution. But if you want long-lasting solutions where you don't indulge in self-sabotage, where you know exactly what you want, you understand yourself and you're able to understand other people. If you want to go that route and you want to make this process more easy for yourself because it's already difficult, then I suggest you really go ahead by asking these questions in particular to yourself. Why not me? Why not me? Maybe you're born in poverty. Maybe you're born with a lot of disadvantages. Now we are dealt the cards that we are dealt. It's up to us to make the most of us. And yes, very often what I've seen and I've come across people go through things that are often unimaginable, unspeakable, and they keep all of that inside. There is so much of pain, there is so much of trauma. And what happens is, if you start justifying those reasons why you don't deserve to be happy, if you want to be happier, why I don't deserve to be happy, oh, because I did this, because I failed. That's an interesting thing that will come up, and it can be overwhelming. It is going to bring up a lot of negative emotions, because you will be forced to confront your own flaws, your own drawbacks. And trust me, despite of what has happened to you, despite of what people might have done to you, despite of the odds stacked against you, our biggest enemy is always us. And this has not come after this realization this is not something new. This is something you read in quotes, you see people talking about it, but only when you experience utter failure, abandonment by the people you trusted and people you counted on, and to kind of hit rock bottom is when you realize that maybe some things happened that were not great, maybe, but ultimately it is you who decide that no, success is not for me, fame is not for me, love is not for me, abundance is not for me, peace is not for me, a great career is not for me, good health is not for me. And that is where there is this kind of jarring that you will feel in your soul, because on one hand, your soul, the person that you came to this earth as, that pure being, craves what it craves, it desires, they are meant to be fulfilled. And on the other hand, you put all of these rules and regulations and clamps down. You shouldn't do this, you don't desire this, you don't deserve this. So it's very difficult to live a good life. And that's where the question comes in, why not me? Why not me? Why don't I deserve a great relationship? Why don't I deserve love? Why don't I deserve friends, a great business, whatever it is that you're looking for, great health? And often these beliefs, they are indeed what shape our reality. And I am talking about in it because this is exactly what has played out. I let go of opportunities, and this is, sometimes people might feel that this is coming from a place I have experienced every single, and I had so many great people and I had so many great opportunities, but I decided, no, I don't deserve this. Why me? Why me? I forgot the main word. Why not me? And I let go of a lot of opportunities. I actually ended up destroying a lot of things that I had built with so much of love and care, and things that were fruitful, that were just amazing. So that is why, if you go inside and start asking the right questions, you will not come to the answers right away, but you will figure out why is it that you are unhappy and miserable. And I'm not talking about people who have clinical issues like clinical depression or drug-resistant depression or other disorders or some. I'm talking about day-to-day life. That I know most of us, we have depression, we have anxiety, we have things that we deal with on a daily basis. People have difficult jobs, people have difficult families, people have a lot of things that they deal with. But what I have realized that until and unless it is something that is to one extreme, and there are a lot of cases of extremes, there is always something that we can do about it. My question is why we choose not to. Why is it that we are so okay in just washing our hands of our own self? Why we become our own bullies? Why we talk ourselves out of it? So when you ask that question, why not me? That's a good question to ask. And if there's one thing that I would like you to take away from this video, just ask yourself next time you feel bad or you feel yourself wanting something, you talk yourself out of something, why not me? Why is this not for me? Why not me? I hope you found this video useful, and to whosoever is watching, thank you for being here. I'm really glad that you're at my channel and you found my video interesting. And for me, whoever is watching, whoever finds this video, may you find the peace, the joy, the abundance and love and health that you deserve, because you deserve it. And why not you?